Righto, let's get into it. Round 5. We are up round 5s. Round 5s. Let's go, everyone. Let's go through the team lists. I had a sneak peek at the Dogs one, but we'll get to that match next. Let's get into the Dolphins and Manly Sea Eagles. Fozzie, interim head coach for Eagles. I think they should stick with Fozzie. I think he's probably the best man. He knows the structure, what it should be over there at Manly. I wouldn't say that they're going to be well prepared for this match. They've had to travel. They've had to do bits and pieces. They probably wouldn't have done too much here. Their team lists are actually pretty much the same as they have been for a couple of matches. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins here. Just Manly what's happened. Foz has gone in there. Defensively, they might be all right, but if Dolphins come out into that attacking mood, I think this might be a massive turnout for the Dolphins. But I'm not going to pick any margins here. Dolphins head to head, and we're going to go Selwyn Cobbo as the anytime try scorer here. Teams are pretty much the same. Dolphins have been in attacking mood the last few games. I can't say any more. Nothing's probably going to change except for Dolphins could go out here and blast Manly, or Manly could have that real nice tight defensive structure just to hold them tight, pick them off a bit. But yeah, I don't see Dolphins losing this one. So that's my selection for this match. This could be a very good matchup for the first half, and then the second half might get really cracked with points. Let's move on. We've got the Friday night, good Friday afternoon, I should say, good Friday match. Righto. We already know that Souths are gonna be exactly the same they were for the last couple. Really nothing changes here except I don't know why the hell they keep listing Campbell Graham in it, like he's I don't know why they keep putting that there, but they've got Bronson Sherry. Went a bit too far there. Bronson Sherry on the extended bench there. I don't know. See, Serrato is a guy that he will, an hour before the match, he'll make changes. Now, look, Souths are pretty much the same team that they have been. They're going to be picking at what edge, which wing, where they're more than likely going to pop the ball over the back of the wingers, where Newcastle sort of how that Newcastle picked out Dogs with Dominic Young and turning Carraz around. I would say they will more than likely try the similar thing, except they're going to possibly do it on the other end, if that makes sense. I don't think their defense is going to be too good for that this week, Dogs. I've seen videos, Crichton pumping up the boys during the week to forget last weekend, be better, be more confident in your plays. Now, I got a fucking issue here, right? And don't mind the language, because I am a passionate Dogs fan. Now, why the fuck would you keep Bailey Haywood in there when his stats have been so shit as a dummy half? His stats last year were so good coming off the bench. Now, you got Kurt Mann there. You got so much strike power on the bench. You can have another. Do you think you can make a half? Because Bailey Haywood, right, he's known to be the half. Through his younger days, a half. Do you think 3 months is enough time to turn a half into a hooker, into a 9? No, it's not. It takes like a lot longer. Way more time. They took Sherry out of his position for less. Sherry still had good stats and they still dropped him. Why is Bailey Hayward still in the 9 position if his stats have been rubbish for the first few games already? Can someone comment below if they have any information about why he's still in there, bro? Because this team list is going to do fuck all year. We're going to get burnt all fucking year, bro. We've barely won the games that we have already. And that's only 2 matches because the other one was a bye. Then we lost the other one to Knights. So you got Kurt Mann. Look, like this is going to be a little bit of detail here for the Dogs match and the Good Friday match. Now, you got Kurt Mann. Hear my theory here. Kurt Mann into 9. Bailey Hayward back to the bench. Bring him on second half as they did last year. Right. Switch Galvin and Burden around. Or what you do, Matt Burden to lock. Salmon on the bench. Right. And then you put Galvin in his favourite position of 5'8". Bring on Sullivan in to half, right? So now you've got a combination of players that are suited, right? And before you say Kurt Mann wouldn't be able to do it, yes, he can. Yes, he can do 9. 100% he can, for sure. He would be better than Bailey right now. Or, if you don't like that theory of Kurt Mann there, put Sullivan in 9, Galvin in 5'8", Matt Burden to 7, and then Kurt Mann to lock. Bro, this is what I mean. There is combinations there that they obviously never trained for in the 3 months of the preseason before the trials. And they never tested anything during the trials. What did they test? I didn't see nothing. It was pretty much same to last year. Man, I don't understand. Like, it can't be Serrato pulling these strings because this ain't the same Serrato as last year. And, yeah, something... Also, another detail, we need to fuck off O'Brien. He is the shittest attacking coach in NRL history. Right? And we've had shit attacking coaches over the years, but by far he takes the medal on that one. Like, he proved he can't coach Newcastle Knights, right? And he can't say that the players are not listening to him, because that was one of his excuses. What's his excuse with Bulldogs now? They're not listening to me. Fuck off, they're not, bro. You're just trash. Right? So, this is the start of the annoying trend of, let's fix one thing. Let's change the 9. Let's change hooker position, please. Change it, right? At least put Sullivan there. Run that week. Run that week and see what happens. Don't work? Righto, we're going to shift the whole spine, train for that for the whole year, and then see how it goes. You cannot leave the team list like this every single week. We're going to get snapped. If Bailey Hayward does not run out of dummy half or hooker, he doesn't run and provide things, how is the spine going to work? What, with Casper floating around the background somewhere? Come on, guys. Hit up in the comments of what you think of swapping around to those players that I just listed and said. Do you think that that's the agreed spine that we should run with for at least a couple of weeks to see how they go? Because I guarantee you they will be much quicker straight from hooker, because if your hooker is shit, they're going to give shit ball to everybody and it's going to be slow. Mark my words, it's always going to be slow. Trust me. Righto. So I do have Dogs on top here by a very small margin. I mean a very small margin, because I know their defense is going to be solid for this match. But very small. I'm tipping maybe golden point, field goal, 1 point, maybe 4 points, maybe a 2 point. But it's going to be less than 6, bro. Righto, let's move on to Panthers. Hell yeah, this is going to be a match. Righto, I'm going Panthers on top with this one. And we're going to go Jenkins with McLean. Two tries between them. I think that is the best value for this match and for this whole week, bro. Tom Jenkins and McLean, I think I've seen it at like $1.95, $2 for 2 tries between them. Solid. Panthers on top. Teams are pretty much the same. It won't be a blowout score. I highly doubt it's going to be a blowout score. Give me 1 second. Righto. Let's get back to it. Righto. So, team lists are great. Still the same. I'm going what I've selected so far. That's what I'm gonna go with. If you want something a little bit more juicy, I'd be going Jenkins into Falago, Panthers head to head like that. You know, that's a nice SGM right there. Like, that's pretty nice. Yeah. And sorry for for try scorers out of that Bulldogs and Souths match, I'm just going the head to head with the Bulldogs. I'm not touching anything else, to be honest. Anyway, let's move on. Dragons, Cowboys. Let's have a fucking Jesus, bro. What is Flanagan doing? Bro. Now, I'm still going to go Dragons head-to-head here. I'm just going to go on Dragons head-to-head, no try scorers. Bro, why is he taking out players that don't need to be taken out? Now, this is the issue with Dragons, right? You put Gufferson back in fullback, right? Whereas Terrell Sloan, why would you take Sloan out of the starting? Like, bro, how has this guy still got a job? Like, how does O'Brien still have a job? How do both of them have jobs, bro? Like, what is going on? Anyway, I don't see a big margin here. I'm just going to go head to head. If I was to take a stab at a try scorer here just to help Dragons go over the line, I'll be going a Tupalotu. Topalotu for me. I think he's the money man. He's the money man. And obviously, if they don't win, you know, the fella that's all over social media at the moment giving everyone the hood. Mate, if you fly down there, give them that first, they might get over the line quicker. But anyway, it is what it is. So Dragons head-to-head for me. I know Cowboys beat Storm last go out, but they got a little bit going their way. I have a feeling that's why a couple of players came out of their shell. They got on the board quick. I don't think they're going to get their way with the Dragons like that this week. It's going to be one of those grinding matches. So, that's my reason for taking Dragons. Hate me all you will. I don't care. That's my selection. I think it's a really good money grab too. Like $2, that's good value, man. It's good value. You could actually go head-to-head Dragons into that SGM out of Panthers and Storms too. That would be real juicy. Like, that is really good value, actually. Something that I'll be taking a stab at. Broncos for me here. I see this match being 13 plus pretty easily, if I must say. We got a couple out here, and we know the reason why those couple are out for Broncos. We already know that. We've seen all the bloody news hanging around. Righto, yeah, 13 plus for me, Broncos. Pretty much same team, really. Payne, Hassin, Arthurs, Mozart, Duff, so pretty much same. They get a little bit more push now back into their forwards. 13 plus, and anytime try scorer. Let's go Mariner, eh? Let's take a stab on Mariner. Let's see if he continues his little good wave that he's on. Back-to-back matches, he's been really good. Started off the season real shitty, so he's had a couple of real good goes now. So let's chuck him in there. They're pretty weak on that side too anyway, Titans, so I reckon they'll slip a couple over that side. Broncos there for me, 13 plus. Wow, Warriors, $2.41. What the hell, bro? You're fucking kidding me. And Sharks have been pretty much like struggling except for that one match. Like, there ain't no way, man. Oh, they do have Barnett out. Man, like Warriors didn't look the best last week either. Like, and they've got to travel, man. Like, no, I can't take. Oh man, this is a tough match. I like the Wars. I just don't like how they've got to travel. It's a Sunday match, like they get the extra time too. So, you know what? Man? I'm going to go Warriors here. And if it bites me in the ass, it does. I'm going to go Warriors. They've had enough time to come over, prep for this match. I know it's at Shark, Shark Park. What is it? Ocean Protect now? Fuck me there. Why do they keep changing shit? Anyway, Sharks home ground. Man, I'm going to go. They're going to have to go back to Dallin. They're going to have to go back to Dallin's side for a few tries, I reckon. They tried the other side last week and it just wasn't working. They're going to have to go Dallin's side. So I'm going to take him anytime try scorer. Sharks intend on slipping a couple of times over there, but this is a tough match to select. So head-to-head, Warriors for me. Dallin anytime try scorer. But I am not that confident in that try scorer. I'm pretty confident with my head-to-head in this match, just given that Sharks have struggled. So just bear that in mind when you're making selections. I know, like, it doesn't matter about the price here. Sharks should not be $1.57, man. If anything, they should both be $1.98. But I don't know how the bookmakers have made these odds. Like, well, because Mitch Barnett's out, but man, they've got others that have come in to replace. So, yeah, I don't know how they've gotten those odds, but they're wrong. Knights and Raiders, man. Who we got here? Wait, James Schiller in. Yeah, they've chucked him in reserve. Yeah, right. And same with Jed. Jed's still not back. That's crazy, eh? They get Papali'i back. Is he starting? Yeah, he's starting. Chevy Stewart. Yeah, Timacor. Man, it's at Newcastle too. You know what? Oh man, Newcastle looks like they sort of last week with the Dogs, right? Knights in a way struggled. Say if you look at my perspective here, right? Just for this match, yeah. Look at my perspective here with this match. So if you last week Knights and Bulldogs, you take Dominic Young out of the equation. He scored what, 3? You take him out, what are you left with? So without Dominic Young scoring last week, did Newcastle win? I don't think they would have, because Dogs would have been more hungry to just tick over into the winning, probably a couple of points to win it. So this is where I'm trying to, even though Knights' defense looked really nice last week, it was much better. Stopped the Dogs doing a lot of things, even though Dogs' attack was trash. But they struggled in attack, Knights. So we know that Raiders are going to throw this ball around. We already know that. KO Weeks, Tamale, Sasagi, Sebastian Chris, Ethan Strange, they're going to throw this ball around. We know that. Papali's going to be running like a steam train up the middle. We know what we get with Raiders. Do Knights turn up? How we... Man, I don't like. This is another one, man. This is another one where I am so I think the price is right. $1.58 Raiders. I do think that's correct in this. But if Knights do turn up with a good attack, do they win? Man, I don't know. Man. I'm going to go Raiders here. I'm going to stay with Raiders. I have that gut feeling that their attack is going to be a little bit more elite. I think Knights are going to drop off in defence a little bit. If they stop Dominic Young, they'll stop Newcastle. Simple as that. And if they stop Gagai, it stops the motion on that side. That's all they have to do, and just get their attack flowing, get KO Weeks running, get Sasagi running, Papali. I think Raiders win this. Small margin, 1-12. Probably only a field goal, maybe a 2-pointer in there. But yeah, I'm gonna go Sasagi anytime try scorer as well. Yeah, that's my selections. So yeah. Righto, last match of the weekend, the Monday match. King's birthday, is it? Monday, King's birthday? Oh, man, we got too many public holidays on weird days, but let's have a decent look here. I am going to go Eels here. I think Eels win this and win this fairly. Yeah. I think Eagles win this, in my opinion. I don't know how long. I know Tigers looked so good last week, man. And with that major out, they looked so good. But can they handle the Mitch Moses train? Can they match him? I think they could match him, but he is very good at what he does, and I think he will pick him. Another low-scoring match here for the Eagles to take this win. And I'm going to go Josh Adokar, try-scorer here. Head-to-head for Eagles for me, and Josh Adokar to score. I think he's going to be the money man in this match. Sorry, Tiger fans. Man, I really want to take yous, but I don't know how long this good action is going to go for and last for while Luai's out. Man, Jock Madden's doing real good, but You know, Mitchell Moses and Adokar and Brian Kelly, they put good pressure on teams and they slowly fall apart. And I think Tigers may fall apart in that second half. But we'll see anyway. We'll see. So, yeah, pretty much the teams are pretty much not changed too much. Except for Dogs had a couple of players come back, whether or not they're going to be used. Don't forget, Serrato changes his teams usually an hour before. Dragons changed and took Sloan out of the starting side. Storm's got a player back. Broncos get a couple of players back. Warriors lost Barnett but added a couple there. Raiders get Papali back. And as you know, Luai's still out for the Tigers. What else is there? That's it. So recap: Dolphins head-to-head, Bulldogs head-to-head, Panthers, Dragons, Broncos, Warriors, Raiders, Eagles. Go through the whole lot of what I've selected and why, and the explanation behind our truly beloved Bulldogs that I love so much. Go and have a look at the players that I think that should be in the spine and how they should be selected in the spine and trained with that. And don't get me wrong, I'm only one of those sit-at-home coaches, mate, but there is actual fans out there that have been watching footy and have played footy once upon a time to know enough and see enough of what you need in this team, and they need to start with a better fucking hooker. And you have two players there that can play hooker much more better than Bailey, and Bailey's better coming off the bench. Come on, man, get with it. Anyway, I'm rambling on now. Go tune in. Hit that subscribe button over there. Please hit that subscribe button. Share with your friends. Like it. Comment. And also comment below of your best selection out of head-to-head and why. A blowout match and why. And your best anytime try scorer, which will go into the other selection I just said. SGM, which is the same game multi, your best one for the weekend. I gave you my best one already. I'll just let you know again. It was Dragons head-to-head into the same game multi from the Panthers and Storms. Panthers head-to-head. Jenkins anytime try scorer. Falago anytime try scorer. And Dragons head-to-head. That is one whole selection there, and I'm pretty sure, just say, I don't know, Ned's mainly let you do it. Dabble maybe. Also, I'll be adding a link very soon for Dabble. I'll have some of my selections over there, but I usually shift around to all different agencies, see which one pays better. I'm always looking around for that, so I'm not usually sticking to the same agency. I like to get value for the money, you know what I mean? Anyway, also gamble responsibly. These predictions and opinions are my own. Use them as you will, but I'm not responsible for what you do with it. Gamble responsibly. And this is not an ad of you must take these predictions and select them. They are use them for your own will. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you to all my subscribers, likers, sharers, and followers everywhere. Much appreciated. I wouldn't do this if anyone wasn't watching, to be honest. So I'll catch you all on the next video. Don't forget to go follow the TikTok as well, and all my YouTube shorts as well. They are being pumped out over the round. They get pumped out over each day, so stick around, and hopefully you enjoy these videos and my scope of different matches. See yous on the next one, everyone. Much appreciated.